Hello guys, welcome back to another episode of the Traders Hunt series. My name is Success Obona, your host on this Traders Journey. And if you're just watching my video for the very first time, please ensure to subscribe to this channel, turn on notification and give this video a thumb up, and also leave me a comment, because I'm sure by the end of this video there will be so much value for you to take home. And if you are looking for that channel where you get to see an expert like myself come upstage, share their perspective, share their analysis, share just what they are looking out for in the market, and just how to make the work easy for you to make money trading the market, then this is the channel to be, right? This is the channel to be. If you're really looking for that easy route, right? Let me say the word easy route now, but I say that channel where you get your perspective of the market being set for you, where the analysis on the whole work has been done for you. Your job is just to come when the market opens and take the trade and trade accordingly, and easy peasy you make your money, right? So but then guys, today I'll be talking about how to trade like a sniper, right? How to actually trade the market like a sniper. And why am I talking about this? Why am I discussing this with you guys, right? Because I found out that this is a very important aspect of trading where a lot of traders miss it, especially this past week, right, where the market has been very crazy. I've seen a lot of persons coming to my DM complaining, right? A lot of persons coming to my DM complaining, crying about their account being blown, right? Crying about losing a lot of money to the market. They have hazard movement of the market and prices in the market. But then I try to ask myself, is it that these guys don't even watch my videos, or is it that these guys don't even pay attention to the things I say here? And that's also one thing that is telling. It's one thing for someone to give you a bed, right? And nothing to teach you how to lie on it. Right? Every day, every Sunday, I come up here to share just what to do, show you what to do, tell you what to do. But unfortunately, there's still that few bunch, or that few set that who always want to do what is in their mind. And after they've done what is their mind and they've seen the consequences, they will now come back crying. Right? Now the thing is, if you understand market structure, if you've been following me here, you know that the way I trade, I use the top-down analysis approach, and I've broken that down here in this video. Right? I've broken that down here in this video. And if you really need to go over my previous video, please go over my previous video to just see how I analyze the market, how I trade the market from higher time frames down to lower time frames. How I move through different time frames in analyzing the market and ensuring consistency in the flow of the market. And this is just exactly what the top-down analysis is all about. And this is just how to trade them. This is the most realistic way to trade the market. But this is why I get really frustrating for a lot of you guys trading when you are just looking at the 15 minutes time frame to trade, or looking at just the 5 minutes time frame to trade. I'm just making the whole work tedious for yourself. It's always messes with your mind, messes with your brain. Right? So why am I talking about trading like a sniper? Now, if you know who snipers are, they are special forces in the army, in the military, right? They are very special because their training is different, right? Their task and assignments are more target based, and this is how you trade as a trader. You should be target oriented. You shouldn't just be trading. You shouldn't just be looking at everything. You should have a target. And if you really want to go far trading the market, you would understand that you will need to be focused and target based. This is how snipers trade. This is how snipers function. This is just how snipers function. Snipers can be in a particular position, covered with grass, with mud for days, for weeks, without food or water, all waiting for their targets to come to them. So the problem with a lot of free traders is that you always want to trade every day. Because once money is in your account, you always want to be in the market. You always want to be busy, and that's all. If you really, the thing is, if you would go far trading the market, you must learn to deal with that urge to always want to enter the market every day. Always want to enter the market and do something. You always want to enter to buy or sell every day. So the thing is, I will only say this: every day is not a trading day. And if you don't know how to set rules for yourself, the thing is, this was I think I'll be doing a special class, how to set rules, right? How to trade with rules, how how to map out your own rules that resonates with your personality and the lifestyle you'd want as a trader, because you need to get a life outside the market. That's the truth. Right? If you put all your life every second, every day, you're always looking at the market, you will not be you can't be profitable that way. Because every day because trading is a risk. If you're always taking risk every second, every time, you can't be profitable that way. It must be that's what we call risk management. When we talk about risk, everything we do around risk management is being able to measure our risk, measure the number of times we're in the market, measure when to be in the market, measure how to trade the market, measure what to trade in the market. That is just what we do in risk management. So if every time you're always trying to look for a buyer and sell every second, every day, market move like this, you follow, you move that way, you follow. If you're always, the thing is, I'll share this on my social media handles, that if you're always chasing the markets, you're not trading. You're actually gambling your health. You are trading your health. A lot of you guys don't even know the level of your PP right now because of the way you are chasing the market. Some of you need to go to the medical center, to the hospital, to check your BP and see how crazy it is. This is what make see. Some years back, I heard about a trader, a guy who does a lot of trades the market the way a lot of you guys have been doing the market. All of those times, the guy just slumped because this market can mess with your it messes with your mind, messes with if you can't the thing is, if you can't control it, don't do it. That is what I always say to people. If you know you cannot control it, because the market can be very addictive. It can become so addictive that you can't do it, that you always want to, and that always want to makes you to always blow your account. You will always need to refund, come back again, you blow the account. A lot of you guys have been trading for 3 years, 4 years, 5 years, and for once you cannot show that, okay, this is what I have withdrawn from the market. You've never made even a single withdrawal. Come on, if you've been doing something consistently and you've not been seeing results, shouldn't that tell you that you're doing a lot of things wrongly? Shouldn't that tell you that you need someone to guide you through the market? And that brings me back to talking about the Forex Mastery Program and my Crypto Mastery Program, my mentorship program. See, a lot of you guys don't know what you're really missing. That's the truth, right? So that's when I come up here to talk about my mentorship programs. A lot of you think that these guys just, I don't need your money, guys. I don't need your fucking money. I don't need it. Right? Got a lot of accounts. I got good accounts. I trade and I make money for myself, right? So a lot of you guys want to say that Mr. is just coming here to sell his course. Come on, if I want to sell my course, really want to sell my program, you think I'll come up here to share all the amazing things I share with you guys for free? Some of the things I share for you guys are really premium. Are premium, and I'm sure a lot of you guys I've not even heard before, read anywhere in all your PDFs. Half the things I share here for you for free. Right? Not every good trader or great trader have the time to come up here to always share how they do it, what they do, show you what peer they're even looking at. Come on, I'm doing a lot for you guys, right? I'm not doing a lot for you guys, and I know I'm grateful that, and I'm thankful, right, to God. A lot of you guys appreciate the works I do here. But my point is, guys, you need to come out of that chain of addiction to always want to be in the market. Market last week was crazy. Throughout last week, I only entered the market once, and that was because of USDJPY. Right? It was sitting comfortably on a good support level for me, and that was why I took the trade. Funny enough, I was on good profit. It didn't get to my target, and it came down. I didn't even have the time. It didn't even give me the luxury of time to lock the trade. It came and stopped me, and that was the only trade I took, and I've been off the market since. And I've been off the market since. I know a lot of you guys who have traded more than 10 times in the market just last week, and you lost all trades. A friend of mine, I call him a friend now, or a follower. Let me call him a follower, but we kind of talk. But shared a trade with me how he made up to $10K, and he lost everything on trading GPUSD. He showed me the account. Right, $10K, and he lost everything back to the market because the market was not just, it does not make, see, once the market, if you're trying to trade in a ranging market, you need to be very you must have all your attention, all your focus on the chart. That's it. And that's always only to be judged. Is what I don't like, and that is why I don't like trading a ranging market. Market was just not even ranging, it was choppy. I'll be showing you guys my chart in the GV, and you'll be seeing just what the market I did last week. It was crazy. And also I'll be showing you guys the opportunity to look out for in the market. Right? So you must learn to approach the market from the lens of a sniper. You must learn to sit and wait for your targets. And it is and you know what beautiful thing about snipers? Once they hit that trigger, there is 99.99% chance that they will hit their targets. 99.99% chance that they will hit their target. That's because they've learned a strategy. They've learned over the years in their training that waiting is a strategy. That waiting is a strategy. So if you're not patient enough, if you don't learn to be patient, to wait for the market to always come to you before you hit that buy, because that buy or sell is a trigger. That is your trigger. So before you hit that trigger, that buy or sell button, you should be patient. Wait, and this is why I trade the market from the higher time frame perspective, because yeah, that is where I get to see the picture, the true picture of the market. A lot of you guys who've lost terribly, I really sympathize with you guys, but in another way too, I blame you, because a lot of you guys don't pay attention. Right? You always want to enter the market. You always want to have that feeling of making money every day. See, it is possible. That's what a lot of you guys don't know. You can take a position and hold that position as long as the market keeps trending, obeying your structure. And that way, you always open your chart. You see, I don't, maybe a lot of you guys don't know. I don't always get to share this, right? But I don't exactly enjoy trading. I don't like trading, that's the truth. This is why I can just hold 2 positions or 3 positions for a period of even 2 weeks. I can just hold that position. I'm not opening new position again. Provided the market keeps flowing out, all I will just be doing just moving my stop loss to be locking my profits. That's what all I will just be doing. Just locking my profits. But hardly you will see me until I'll put new position, multiple positions. I don't hardly do that. So that way I am at see, there's nothing as sweet as trading with and you are at ease. Your mind is not situated in what the market is doing. You just set a trade, lock your positions, and you know that whatever happens, your money is safe. But that is your number one priority. Your number one priority is to save your capital, is to make sure that your capital is secured. Every other thing is an extra. That's your number one job as a trader. And this is why you can't afford to this is why you can't afford to be in the market every now and then, looking for opportunity to buy or to sell. You want to trade in such a way that you are at ease, you have all the time. Because where is the freedom if you're always in the chat? When do you have the time to spend with family? When do you have the time to go to do the things you love to really do? Where do you get the time to also attend to other aspects of your life, your social life? It's necessary for the balance of your psychology. This is why you must learn to view the market from the lens of a sniper, and you can only do this when you are trading from the higher time frame perspective. Right? Again, if you have not subscribed to my channel, please ensure you do so. Right? Ensure you do so. Ensure you also like this video, share with me in the comment section some of your take-home lessons, because in the future, in the GV, I'll be taking you guys to my screen and you'll be seeing my charts. You'll be seeing just what I am looking out for in the market, and just how to actually trade this market. Like how to actually trade this market from the lenses of a sniper, and what I'm going to be doing in this new week, and how we all can get to make a lot of money from the market. Right? So again, I'll be seeing you guys on my next screen. So the next screen you'll be seeing will be my charts. And also I'll be sharing quite amazing stuff, some of amazing opportunity with you guys. So guys, let's jump right in. Hello guys, welcome back to my screen. And a lot of you guys I've been complaining throughout the week that the US dollar pairs have been crazy. US, you don't understand what the US dollar is doing, blah blah blah. A lot of complaints about US dollar pairs. Well, these are my favorite pairs actually, the USD pairs, because they are more consistent as compared to trading minor pairs that a lot of you guys love to trade. But then, yes, you're right. US dollars have been really crazy, and that is because from the charts, US dollar has been giving us some dojis, right? Some kind of dojis that I want you to see. Let me just break down and the XY, which is our USD index, right? Which measures the strength of the US dollar. Right? This measures the strength of the US dollar. So if the US dollar is going to be doing well or not, this guide determines that. I'm going to be saying this from a technical standpoint, right? I'm going to give you guys my view from a technical standpoint. So from the weekly time frame, we can see that the XY, I've been on a long range from here, right? And you can see what happened next. Broke out of this range, went high to this point, which was a high, more like the highest high the XY has experienced. And see the highest, not the highest, actually, not the highest. Go to this point and we drop down to this neckline of the range. And from this neckline, we bounce back up, we came back down. Now we have touched the neckline again. And the thing is, for every time we touch the neckline, a lot of times market experiences a bounce. Anytime we touch market, the thing is, for every, I always have shared this before, every time you see the market on a major zone, right? But anytime you see a market on a very important zone, market tends to struggle for a while. And that for a while that the market tends to struggle, you, it is advisable you avoid the market that period of struggle. But a lot of you guys make the mistake of always going into the markets to want to fight your way through making money, and that is why you keep on complaining and complaining. And if you're trading the lower time frames, you can't, you won't see these pictures I'm painting out for you guys. Even if you're trading from the 15 minutes or 5 minutes time frame, how do you even know a major zone? Because a lot of time your support and resistance zone, which what I call your major zones or your zones, depending on where you draw them, drawing them on your lower time frames, the market they don't hold. Let me use the word. Drawing support and resistance on 15 minutes time frame or 5 minutes time frames, it hardly holds or respects it. So that one it's not even a level. You're just gambling. You're just hoping. But if you're doing them on a higher time frame, you are giving yourself a better chance of success. It is more potent. Your support and resistance levels are more potent when you're doing them from a higher time frame. This was an expo I'm giving to you. And this an exclusive information actually. Right. So guys, again, I want to portray on this that if you have not taken up my mentorship program, right? If you've not, I'll be taking up the set for May for next month. Registration is on to join my mentorship program for the May batch of students, right? For the May batch of students, and I think this is like the last batch I'll be doing at this giveaway fee of $200 because I will not be doing that at that offer anymore. Right. So after the month of May, you might have to access my programs, right, from my website, and that might cost you quite a fortune to be able to have me really mentor you. Right, that will cost you quite a fortune for you to have me mentor you for as long as as the plan is on the platform. So this for now for $20 you can get access to my course. You can also get access to my mentorship for 3 months stretch. 2 months stretch. So it's like a giveaway for a lot of you guys now, right? But this offer will be closing out. I'll be closing this offer soon. Right? I'll be closing this offer soon. This is only available to those who will be taking this right now for the month of May. Now, again, the market, like I've said, is crazy, right? It's crazy, it's crazy right here. So if you see it from the weekly time frame, from the weekly time frame, you see that you have more like a triple bottom, but let me just emphasize around here. We are not having on the weekly time frame like a double bottom situation. You can see the rejection as far as got here, and we see we have an inverted hammer that closed last week. Let me delete this so that you can see the market clearly. So you can have a clear picture of the market. So you can see it's more like a double bottom, clearly a double bottom, right? So that we are seeing here. came back. So the next market we might want to do will be to shoot back up here. This is what the weekly time frame is seeing, right? But it's important we also go a little lower to be sure that this thing is actually consistent, right? That this flow. Let me look at it from the monthly time frame first. But monthly time frame is still showing us selling momentum. Right? You can see monthly time frame is still showing us that we just came back up. This is a lower high, and we are coming back down. Right? So this, but then we are struggling around this range. Market is struggling around this range, and weekly time frame is showing us clearly that yes, we have a range, and this only time is still is when you see market giving you a structure. These structures are usually ranges, right? Actually a range, right? That will need to be broken out for you to actually structures to make money from the market right? So this is it. So this looking like a double bottom, and we have this. But then if you go to the daily time frame, you will now see something that's okay. This is actually what is going on. Let me show you. So you see that there's a lot of noise around this major zone. There's a lot of noise around this major zone. Although yes, we have a downtrend. Let me clear this. Let me just show you, paint a picture for you guys to see something. We have more like a downtrend. Look at what this. Let me let this be. This is still a downtrend like this. What I want another points to meet. So if I were to do it like this was actually how it was before. It's actually the trend. It's still it's still on a very much downtrend, and let me show some things. Let me bold in this guy so that I can give you guys what I need you guys to see. Don't mind me on the chart on the market. Okay, I think this is what I want you guys to see. You can see that we are clearly ranging around this point. Right, clearly ranging around this point. So if I'm to maybe put this, mark out this level for instance. So to map out this level, you can see that clearly I will need price to actually break above this green bar. Let me see. Am I sure this is this white? Is this white? Is this white? Should I put this here instead? Okay, this looks right from here. This looks right from here. Don't mind me. This is how I analyze the market, guys. So I don't just say things. So I don't just talk things or say things, right? Okay. I think I will leave it like this, right? So clearly we are here, and this is a very important zone. So this is what I'm trying to point. This is what I'm trying to bring out for you. So you can see this might look like an inverse head and shoulders if care is not taken, right? Care is not taken, and we need to go and break this dude here, this neckline here, before we start really rallying up. So for me, I'm really not going to be rushing the market, doing anything in the market seriously, right? Until I see the market actually breaks above this green bar to commit that the XY is gaining strength and it is bullish, or I want to see the XY actually break below this other green bar or break out of this major zone, but particularly I want it to break below this green bar here. And this now we have two green bars. Now this one is a resistance, this one is acting as a support. So I want it to, if you break the support green bar, then I'll know that okay, this guy is really weakening, it's really dropping. If you break this one at the top, I know it is ready to buy. So I want to see what it does around this randomness in this area. I want to see what the XY would want to do around this area. Let it clear out of this area for me to be sure of the intention of the XY, right? To be really sure of the intention of the XY. I want to see it really clear, right? This is like a double inverse head and shoulder, actually, not a double anything. I want to see it actually, let it complete this formation for me. Then I'll be sure that okay, this guy is actually ready to buy. But now currently it's looking like we are having a lower, we are still trending low down, we are still trending downwards, right? This is a lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low, not another lower high. So this might drop down again. So this is just another possibility. This is why you don't want to be in the range. So this might drop down like this and give us this and start before going still riding down. So this can also happen. These are all possibilities in the market. So currently the market is just in a state of range, right? It's in a range. So you don't want to force yourself into it right now to try to say you want to buy or to want to do anything. Let it come out of this cage. Let it come out of the cage for us so that we can be sure that this is the direction. Because if the market is not trending, you would only be gambling. You're only if it market is not trending, right? Your position in the market is just a gamble. That's the truth. The market is not trending and you are forcing yourself into the market, you're only gambling. Right. So I'm not it might take a lot of time, a lot of this, but it is better that your money is safe. You're just watching your money. Right. Better that your money is safe. You're just looking at it and waiting for the market. That's what I'm talking about. Trading like a sniper. Snipers are patient. And that is why they hardly miss. That is why they hardly miss. They are patient to wait for the markets to come to them. They are patient to wait for the market to come to them, and you must learn to trade like that. Right? So this might take some days for the market to really come out of its shell. Right? For the market to actually come out of its shell, it might take some days, but at the end of the day, right? At the end of the day, it is for your greater good. It is for your greater good. It is for your greater good. Right? Look at this from the 4-hour time frame, it might be a lot more crazier. So look at it from the 4-hour time frame, you can see how the market is just whoosh, market is just ooh. Let me just put this here. So personally, I might have to add another tweet around here. Let me just remove this. Let me just leave it like this. So I want to see it break out of here. Let me just use this first. I want to see the X actually break out. Right? I know I'm spending time talking about the X, so you know why the US dollar has been crazy. So this is it, because this guy has just been ranging around here. So it needs to break out. Right? It needs to break out. It needs to come out. Right? It needs to come up Itato. Come Itato. Or come down Itato. For us to be sure of what it wants to do. So you can see the range. So if it break above, fine. If it breaks below, fine. But either ways, we want to see that breakout happen. If it doesn't happen, I'm just going to be staring at the market, just looking at the market until that happens. So I'm going to be patient to wait for the market to actually come out of its shell before I take it. So that's all about the extra. So for now, US dollar is not just waiting. Right? US dollar is not just waiting. So the next time I want to look at this JPY basket. Right? Another metric I want to look at. I'll be looking at. So from the weekly time frame, I called out last week for you guys that this guy is giving us a double top. You can see it acting opposite to the XY. The XY was giving us a double bottom. You can see the JPY price is giving us a double top on the weekly time frame. So you can see that these guys are always they need to contradict themselves. They need to always go in opposite for the market to be stable, right? For the market to be stable and sustainable, right? So that we can have a flowing market. That's why I can have a market that flows. Now, this guy is giving us a double top, and you can see we've hit the neckline, right? We've hit the neckline, and the market, you can see a doji. So this is why throughout last week, JPY PS, you can see that this doji, you can see what it means on the daily time frame, right? You can see the market has just been playing around this neckline. Just playing around this neckline. So is it going to break down? I don't know. If it's going to go back up, I don't know either. The market needs to commit clearly. Right? Market needs to show a clear commitment to a direction. Right, let me look at it from the 4-hour time frame so we can have a better picture. So you can see what it's doing on the 4-hour time frame. So this dude, normally I don't like trading JPY PS, only USD JPY because at least there's a touch of USD, and there's a touch of USD there. So for this it is the structure is only this structure only makes sense on the weekly time frame. I'm showing you a double top. So this guy might just come back down to these points, and before we build back up, I feel it's gonna break, and that's gonna happen soon. It's gonna break down, and if that happens, how if JPY basket breaks below this neckline and it's falling, we might we might be seeing more of that. Means we might be seeing that the XY will now have to gain strength, which means the markets USA peers are gonna be uh, dropping, while UJ precisely will be buying. That might be what will happen, but this is just my projection, right? This is just my projection on what the market might do. But then also, okay, I was able to map out something. Okay, I'll show you the guys that I had now around EU, right? Because I didn't discuss the noise of the market was so much that I just had to look out for a way to study. Maybe it's because of this Salah period. Let me clear all this noise here, all these lines, because I pride myself in having a clean chart so that you can see clearly what the market is doing. So this is it from the weekly time frame, right? From the weekly time frame, this is let me clear this. The last Salah period was May 2022. May 2nd, May 1st, and May 2nd, 2022. That period, that week. So that period, you can see what we had was a doji on that Salah period. Let me clean this box so that you can see clearly. You can see what we had was a doji, May 2nd to May 1st, that period, that week, right? It was just a doji. Now this is another Salah period again. You can see another doji. Right. So there is something about Salah week. I feel that there is something about Salah week. Anytime we have a market, anytime we are approaching Salah, the market would start experiencing a lot of craziness, and that is what happened. Right. So anytime we see Salah, anytime Salah, we know that that week will be Salah. It is our advice, right? The market will be very corrosive, and it will be advisable to stay away from the market because this has shown 2022. Look at it, 2023, the same thing, doji. That week was a doji. This week too was a doji. That week last year was a doji. This year we also had a doji. If I'm to trace back again, I'll still see another doji because last year's Salah was first, second, 3rd of May, right? Now April 23rd was this Salah, and that we can see what happened this week. You can see the same doji. So I think I want to believe that it is a because as a trader, you would always want to pay attention to data. You want to compare data, and this is how you trade. You don't just open your market pool and enter the market anywhere. You want to compare data. So I had to go look at the market again last year, the Salah period. What really happened in the market that period? And I saw the market was actually consolidated, had a range, and also it was on its important level that happened. So last year it was on this major zone. This year it was on this significant level, and we also had another dodge. That means there's something about Salah period. It always occurs with important levels in the market, and also gives us that corrosive, that noise and irregularities in the market. So this way, me personally, I'll be paying attention to it henceforth. So I've noted it down on my jotter. Once I know that Salah is approaching so period, so week, I know that week I'm going to be taking my hands off the market. And this is how I beat my own rules. This is my own rule. This has become part of my own rule as a rule for me. This is like a rule for me, like a law for me. I know that Salah week I'm not trading the market. I'm going to be off the market. No matter what anybody is saying, because I've seen it happen, trace back to data, and I've seen that from data, from the chart, from data, the market has shown this, it has proven this. So I would, in my own best interest, I would want to be away, right? So I can save my health, have that week. Come on, having 1 week not trading the market, it's fun, guys. mentally your head will calm down. Your mind will be at ease. You're no longer worried about whatever the market is doing, right? So this is it. So you check it out from the weekly time frame, from the daily time frame. I mean, you can see the market has just been playing around this major zone, just been playing around this major zone. You can see when we had this period to this, just a similar thing. This was last year Salah. Look at the range. Look at the range. Let me use this one. Look at the range. Look at the noise the market was giving. Look at the noise of the market last year Salah. Now we are now enter this year Salah. Right? Look at another noise again. Look at what the market is now doing. Right? So it's not this one is not even done yet, right? So we might even up to this new week we have entered, we might be seeing a lot of more noise, some more craziness, right? We might be seeing some more craziness. So this is how you compare data, right? So if I come back here now, I see what happened. How many days? How long you can see how long it took. Let's just look at what market was going up. It came down back, went before dropping. So we might be seeing almost same pattern happen here. Don't be surprised if by Monday also market drops back down before building back up again small before we can see that big push up. So truth is I'm not based on data, based on what happened last year. I want to compare that because technical analysis is just the study of patterns. You're studying patterns as a trader, you're studying patterns. You want to trade based on these patterns. As a technical analyst, you are trading based on previous patterns, and if you see them occurring again, you want to pay attention to them so you will not be so that the market will not wound you. Right? So that the market will not wound you. So I want to pay attention. You can see the way I'm comparing these two. So I want to pay attention to the market, and this is what snipers do. They study the demographic of areas, compare the weather, compare the kind of bullets to use, how the temperature of the area, how long they see. It takes they do a lot of calculation, guys. As a trader, this is what you also do. You also need to do this too as a sniper trader. You want to put all these math, all these data in place to make sure that your target, when you touch that trigger, everything is on point. Everything will be on point. You don't just show, you're not holding, that's why your gun is more than AK-47 to be shooting anyhow. Right, so if you want to catch the big fish, you must look at the market from a sniper perspective. From a sniper perspective. That's how to catch the big fish in the market. So I will not be in a hurry to want to. I know a lot of you guys are shouting buy, the market is set to buy, but I'm not. Yes, markets would buy you. Yes, and on the long run, it's gonna buy. But I'm not really in a hurry to take that buy bait yet. I'm not in a hurry to take that buy bait because I feel the market still has a lot of some more play to play. Right? Based on this data here. Based on this data, May 2nd, 3rd, and all that. So I have some more play to play before we shoot up. Right, before we shoot up, I feel the market has some more play to play before we shoot up. But also, okay, let me know. So I'll discuss that with my people in our meeting. I'll discuss that with my people in our meeting. So this is why you need to be in the family, because a lot of things I want to say, a lot of things I would want to share, but I am restricted here because I can't just give you everything, because my people, they are paying for this information. They paid for this information. They pay for this classic. Let me call it classic informations, right? So I just can't. I want. So this is what the market has been doing last week, guys. This is what the market. I know I drew a trend. I drew a trend. Although yes, although overall the market is still very much bullish, like I said, and I've always been saying, market has been bullish. Yes, right. The market has been bullish, as you can see, has been trending bullish, and we have been just market has been respecting this trend line, right? So some of you might want to what I can say to you, do it for you now is to give you guys this remark that maybe wait to see market break out of the let it come out of this range, right? Let it come out of this noise, either above or below before you do anything. Let it come out of this noise. You just come out of it before you do anything. I mean anything before you do anything. So let me clear this out. So before you let the market come out of it, you can see what the market has been doing last week. Just up, down, up, down, down, up, down. So every guys are just trying to make money, lose money, make money, lose money, make money, lose money. So this is the reason. This is the noise on it. You can see what Euro USD is doing. Just crazy. Right? Just very, 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 very crazy. Very, very crazy. So look at GBUSD. GBUSD too. You can see this looking so crazy, crazy too. Looking so crazy, crazy, crazy. A lot of craziness going on because we are my price is on a is sitting on an important level. Price is sitting on an important level. So that's why you're having all these dojis, noise everywhere. Everywhere is noisy. Spinning tops and noise. Right? Spinning tops and noise. Right? So although JPUSD is looking like really it wants to buy and all that, but like I said, let it come out of this zone. Don't rush and enter buy. I no send you. I did not send you that message. Wait. This is what snipers do. They wait. They are patient. They are very calculative. They are patient and very calculative. They put every factor in everything before hitting the trigger. Factor in everything before hitting the trigger. That's just my best advice to you. So whatever you're doing, but even the other you're trading GU, which I don't, I don't like trading GU personally. I don't like it. So for some of you like trading GU, so wait for it to come out. Don't just rush. ADUSD for me is a no. I've told you guys before. I've not traded ADUSD. I'm not sure I've traded it this year. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. I think I have just once or twice when I caught this drop. Got some drops on AUD. Just when it was dropping actually, that's when I caught it. But ever since we got started behaving this behavior here that I don't understand, I have not touched ADUSD. Right? You can see what it has been doing. So ADUSD is not just there, it's not just home at all. It's not just home, it's not just home. You can see what it has been doing. ADUSD has not just been home at all, at all, at all. It's not just friendly. So I'm just off completely. I wash my hands completely off it until it start making sense. ADS is it's not making sense at all. So one important guy also I'll be looking at was I've been UJ. So UJ from the weekly time you can see that it's building up bullishly. It's building up bullishly, right? Building up bullishly. You can see this was like a higher an equal low, a lower high, and this a higher low. This 2 here is a higher low. So what we're waiting for it to do, I think it is best to wait for it to come and form a higher high, then come a higher low before we can take it to the top. Right? I feel this needs to happen. I feel this needs to happen so that we can, because currently we are struggling to break out of this zone. So we need to break out of this zone to form a higher high first before we can now contemplate doing this. If not, this might just be uh equal high, then from here we drop down to form a lower low. This might just happen. That's what I'm saying. This might just happen. So if care is not taken, care is not taken. So this is it. You can see. So for me, I was actually paying attention to the immediate situation of the market from the daily time frame. So we saw more like a double top. So it's more like a double bottom. We rallied, came to this neckline, came back down a little bit, then rallied back up, and we have been playing around here. This is like a break and a retest, and we might see it at least shooting up to this top, to this resistance here. Some of the forward. So the thing is, I saw this on here. We are building to the top. You forget about this guy that dropped down like this. From this guy was on this neckline. So I just felt it was an opportunity to enter the buy. So I was positive while we were building up like this. Before you know, crashed down, took me out, and came back up again from here. So this guy was the market has been crazy, right? Market has just been crazy. So this was the dude that took me out. My entry was around here, and my stop loss was just below because I had nothing around here that could hold me. My stop loss was just below, directly below it, and came back down and took me out. If I put my stop loss significantly low, but there was no point to do it calculatively from uh, a technical point of view. There was no reason why this guy did what he did around here from the technical point of view. But then we all know that the USD has been crazy, so anything was possible. So that was what happened, and it happened. So no regrets, no regrets. We have enough money to take up the market again, and that is just the fun of it. And that is just how to trade. You want to trade, you want to manage your risk in such a way that you always have enough to want to always trade the market. You always have the money to trade the market. You don't want to risk so much so that everything is gone. You have to start looking for money to trade the market when the opportunity comes. It's just like those things. That's why there was this parable of the 10 virgins. The Bible says 5 were wise, 5 were what? Foolish. Those ones who were foolish risked everything. They didn't have that extra. They didn't have that extra to edge them, to give them that edge when the market was set. I say when the market, don't mind me. So guys, I hope you understand the point I'm trying to communicate here. You want to trade in such a way that you always have your account is always you always have enough money available to always take the market. You don't want to risk it. You don't want to always risk it all. So that you when the market is now set, that's when you now want to start looking for money. Before you want to find that money and come back, market has done what it wants to do. So you need a level of wisdom, right? And this is where mentorship comes into play again. This is where mentorship comes into play because you can't learn, you can't know these things. You don't have this sense when you are just doing it on your own. Because this is why a lot of you guys have been at the same spot for quite a long time. Because you think mentorship is expensive, but then that's why how all the times you've been trying the market, losing money in the market, that money you've been losing to the market, just 10% of that money will solve all your problems. If only you had paid someone to show you to do it the right way. If only you had paid someone to show you to do it the right way. Right? And I know you guys are getting value from this station, from this video, right? So if you're getting value, just give me some comments, right? Show me some love in the comment section that you are really getting value. You're really getting value, right? So the next thing I want to look at for is gold. It's gold. What is gold doing? Gold has been crazy. Some persons we are shouting gold this, but when I look at why are these people shouting? When I go to the weekly time frame, you see that gold, you can see we are in a very significant zone on gold. Very significant zone from the weekly time frame. And you can see that from section 1 of the Forex Mastery course, we have my course, right? We see that we have an evening star, and the Forex Mastery know what this means, especially on the higher time frame. But even at that, we are on a major zone 2. We are on a major zone 2. So you don't just want to go with, okay, we have an evening star, it should drop. Yes, it is a sign for us to drop, but then what about the fundamental plays? What are the fundamental plays saying about gold? What are the fundamentals plays saying about gold? So this is why your chart is not sufficient. It's not enough doesn't project enough reason for you to want to just enter the market, right? So from the daytime frame, we can still see that okay, market is looking like okay, semi header, just like a head and shoulder, he wants to drop. But for me, what I always like, do I love? I always map out a level and set the market. Okay, even if you are falling or for safety's sake, for my safety's sake, I want to map out this zone. Okay, uncle, clear this zone first. Clear this green bar. Can't come out of this. Just come out. This means come out of this noise. But this is a noise. This for me is noise. Come out of this noise. Come out of the noise. Then show me that you're really ready to drop. Right? I don't just see an evening star and I want to enter. Or I don't just say bearish a govern or tweezer top or tweezer bottom or a hammer. I'll just enter. No, I'm not so swayed by. I'm not also swayed by candlestick patterns. I want to see what is the immediate structure. What is the market actually seeing at this time? Right? What is the market seeing at this time? So I want to see it actually come out of this noise. So right now, some persons want to look at that. Okay, this is a double bottom from the 4-hour time frame. Let us go and buy. The thing is, I'm not overruling your perspective, but what I'm just saying is okay. Even if we're going to be buying, this might be you might just buy to this level because the market is noisy. When the market is noisy, we get to see a lot of obstacles. A lot of obstacles. There are obstacles everywhere. This is how you know a noisy market. Everywhere you face obstacle. If you face the obstacle, you face the obstacle. So it is best you just wait. This is what snipers do. The target is surrounded by a lot of obstacles. So if you shoot, when you shoot at that point, if you shoot, you might end up hitting the wrong target. In this case, you might end up losing money, wasting. But you know that the bullet of snipers is very expensive. This is why you don't just shoot anyhow. It's not like AK-47. They got to be shooting, can be wasting bullet everywhere. But sniper's bullet is very special and it is highly dangerous. So you can't afford to waste it on just anything. Right? You can't afford. You want to filter the noise. You want to be sure that the target is well. Your target as a sniper is very well at your point of interest. It's at your point of interest before you hit that trigger. So for me, I'm not going to be jumping or rushing gold right now. I'm not interested in rushing gold. I want to see the market actually clear out of all this noise, so I will not have anything to doubt my entry. So when I enter, I know that I have entered. Right? So that when I enter, you know that I have actually really, really entered the market. So over time, whenever we are in a major zone, this is what we see: noise, too many obstacles, too many fluctuations in the market. So you want the market to actually clear out all these things before you enter. Right? This is just what I have to say about gold. Let it leave all this noise. Let gold come out of all this noise. Then we can now look at it formally. Let it come out of it. If it's buying, okay, let it clear. Let it commit. Let us see that daily candle bullish momentum, right, from the daily time frame, so we can know that okay, buyers are set to take up this market. This market is for the buyers. Right, for now we are on the middle, so we can still drop from here, we can go up from here. So I'm not in a hurry, guys. I'm not in a hurry to take the market. So the next guy, what he's talking about is BTC. Mr. Success, BTC. So you can see BTC, right? We actually came out of this range that I've been preaching out for a long time. Okay, let me show you everything you need to see. Let's see. So this is BTC. Again, we have broken out of this bearish trend and broken retest. We're going back up. Right. So, like I said again, as I will only be my bullish position on BTC is until we clear out of this 30K, 31K mark until we clear it, which I feel we're going to be clearing. That will happen soon. We'll break out of this my range, we'll go to this my 31K, 30K mark, and we can see the rejection. This was, I feel that this is just a pullback. So we might pull back and we'll pull back to this point where we started on this range. We might just do this, and from here we'll shoot back up to break, right? To break, or worst case scenario, we break down to this green bar here before we shoot back up. So either way, the market, these pullbacks are necessary. A lot of you guys who are buying, who are sports, we are doing sport trading. Any small thing, you're out. Any small thing, you are crying. You bought this, Mr. Success. I bought this coin. Oh, it's dropping. Oh, it is listen. Pullbacks are inevitable in the market. The pullbacks are necessary for us to. Those are catapults. If you want to shoot, you have to take it back a little bit, right? Then when you now release it, the distance it will cover when you release it will be far more than the pullback you used to set it. So the market needs to pull back to set for the higher shoot. So don't this why you don't if you are in this business, you need to position yourself. You need to recalibrate your mindset to be in the game for the long term. Right? You need to calibrate your mind to be in the game for the long term and not just for the quick gains. To those who are in the game for the quick gains are the ones complaining. Right? For me, my portfolio is still very much positive, very much green. Because I bought, when I entered the market now, I bought since early January to December period. So, like BNB, I bought BNB when BNB was 2 something or so. Currently, it's around 330 something. So, I'm still very much positive. Right? I bought Solana when Solana was at $11, $9, $10 to $11. Currently, Solana is around 20 something. So I'm still very much positive. Right? It's very much positive. So guys, there are a lot of other assets I'm holding that I'm still doing very well. Tesla, what the market is saying or doing right now. So I am in profit because I am holding my positions. Imagine I sold and I'm entering again. So I'll not be, that's when all those panic will start coming in. That's when all those panic will start coming in. But this is I think I'll be hopefully by next month. By next month I'll be hosting a free class to show you guys doing some things around the crypto space for it will be a free program. So let make it free. I think you guys need to pay a token for it, just something very little for it, so that at least after the class I can go and drink water with it. Right? I can go and drink water with it just to help a lot of you guys in the space. So is there anything else? Anything else? Okay, guys. I think I'll be seeing you guys in the next video where in my next screen where I get to share some very important, vital information with you guys. So see you guys on my next. So guys, welcome back to my screen. I trust you guys got so much value from my charts and you've seen my projection, and really guys, this is just exactly how I do it, how myself and my students do it, and this is the most realistic approach to trade the market. By trading the market like a sniper, not jumping in the market like a hungry fowl. Not even fowl. This fowls eat. The hen eats. Quack, 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 quack. No, you're always patient. You're all and vigilant at the same time. You're patient and vigilant, paying attention to the market, paying attention to the details, paying attention to all the information the market is providing you, and you're putting these information together, taking realistic measures to make sure that when you shoot, you know you have shot, right? Not like you won't get some trades wrong. Don't get me wrong. This is not 100% a wholly great strategy. This is just with disclaimers, but this is to make sure that you are at least right 90 out of 100, 9 out of 10 times you will be right trading the market. That's the truth. 9 out of 10 times you would always be right, and because you are trading in line with the flow of the market. You're trading in line with the flow of the market, and also talking about my mentorship program, right? Let me just emphasize on that, really emphasize on that. I know a lot of you guys watching this video are like, there's some of things you are saying are really new. So I just watching for the first time. My OGs who have been there, who have been with me from day one, at least know just what I'm saying, right? And I know a lot of you guys have taken my mentorship program, but then there's still a lot of you guys who are yet to sign up for my mentorship program, right? I keep emphasizing on that because it's one of the best programs out there. Sometimes when I say this, people think I'm bragging, but I know what I have cooked. I know the quality of the kind of students I am making, I'm breeding in this space. Not the ones that can be easily taken away by any tide or wind of the market. These the ones that are in I train you to learn to play the game long term, right? From just what you're seeing on this video, and you are so amazed you're worth. Imagine what my paid program just looks like. If my YouTube channel is a free video, I'm teaching out all this to you. Imagine just what my mentorship program looks like. Imagine what a one-on-one session with me really looks like. Just take your time to imagine that. I don't want to, instead of imagining that, just come sign up for the program, right? And I'll be doing this. This actually the batch for me is the last batch I'll be doing a 3 months program for. And this is why I'm very emphatic about this. Is the last batch I'll be doing a 3 months program for. So any source weekend batch, you have to go now at Shonetic Digital's platform. We have a monthly plan, we have a 6 months plan, we also have a 1 year plan. So henceforth, that is the plan you would have to go. So for the 1 month plan is $100 to have me for 1 month. So what also to have me for 6 months, or I think the other 3 or 6 months, you'll have to pay $350 to have me. So to have me for 1 year, this is because we are starting right on the platform. So we are launching it. So this is more like we are doing giveaway. So this offer is just this one is still an offer, but it's only available this year. And next, you're going to be skyrocketing the price. So that's what I'm telling you guys, because the more you delay, the more you keep waiting, the more we keep pushing it, right? And the truth is, like I always say, it is up to you to take this offer, right? The thing is, I'm not trying to sugarcoat you or try to sweet talk you into doing anything, because at the end of the day, I'm making money, right? Some of you have been following me on social media handles. You know this guy is really making the money from this. I'm not just the kind of trader who just comes to talk, or who depends on what you pay to them. No, you know that. Some of you watching me, you know that, right? You see my tweets, you see my chat, you see my post, right? If you've not seen my tweets, if you go to my Facebook handle or go to Shonetics Digital's account, you'll see, right? Guys, we are trading and we're making some crazy amount of money, right? In this space, we're trading and making some crazy amount of money in this space, and this is what I'm inviting you into, right? To save you the entire, because things I've gone through a lot of hurdles, I have seen a lot of stuff in this market that I have to experience. You need to guide you to being the profitable trader you need to be. Instead of having to go through, repeat my hurdles, why not save yourself that stress? And this is what mentorship does for you. It saves you that stress. It saves you the pain. And it saves you the pain of having to deal with some things, some mistakes, some struggles that have kept you on bay for uh 2 years, 3 years, 4 years. You are still struggling with this thing. Come on, why not let someone help you, show you how to do it right? And me talking to you guys, I still have mentors, and I'm still, right. I still have people I look up to in the space, and I pay well for the knowledge I get, right? And I also spend more time. The thing is, it's not just enough. I think I need to reiterate this, right? It's not just enough to pay for a course and just say, yes, I paid for the course, I'm supposed to get everything. No. Yes, pay for mentorship program. You get coach, you get trained and all that, but that does not stop you from going back to do your own research. Because a lot of things I'm doing here, I share with you guys. A lot of this I know today is more about my personal research, personal investigation, personal studies on the market. And most of these personal stuffs I have is what I'm giving to you in my mentorship program. So a lot of things I share, most of the things I share on my YouTube channel, I let you and I tell you, it's a function of my personal. If I've not spent time with the market, I will not be saying a lot of things I'm saying right now. I won't have seen a lot of things I've said right now to you guys. Right. So what I'm just saying in essence is, get the mentorship. right? Save yourself the stress so that you can make the most of the next next half of the year that we are about to enter, right? So you can make the most of it, right? It is okay to have been making mistakes from January up to this point and all that, but it is wrong for you to finish this year with this same mentality. It is so wrong. It is so wrong. Right? And if up to now you have not subscribed to this channel, please subscribe to this channel, leave me a comment, give this video a thumbs up, and share with me all the amazing stuff you learned from this video, because this will also help us reach out. This will also help this video reach out to more traders, more struggling traders, or newbies out there who are looking for an opportunity like this kind of opportunity you are having right now, to see an expert like myself come up stage to show you just behind the scenes story and how exactly to trade this market and make money, right? So please leave me comments, share stuff, share this video, copy the link, share it out there, right? Share it out there. Don't hide my videos. Don't use and let me say this again. Don't hide my videos. So I stop hiding my videos, saving it for as your holy great strategy to pepper your friends. Because don't use my video to pepper anybody. I'm coming here to help everybody. So you too, it is your job to spread this gospel to help everybody. Please don't use my video to pepper anybody. I beg you. I beg you. Please share this video. Let all the people you are peppering also see this video. Because if everybody is making money, nobody will have time to come and be chasing you. Right? If you share your village with this video, they'll be too busy making money and they will not have time for you anymore. Even your village will pray for you. So if you want the village to pray for you, share this video. Right? Share this video with them. If your enemy is busy making money, you will not have your time. You will not have the time to go to shrine to do any spell like on you. So share this video and help your village people. See you guys next week anyways. So have a great week ahead.